everyone. This is the second video on this channel, and probably the last, unless I make like 100 videos or something where I feel the need to mention that's my first or my second video or whatever. But yeah, this is some pretty decent gameplay on Hijacked. I was playing with a dude. He's one of these dudes, M4 or something or another. And he has a new name now. It's like Groggy Castle. Anyway, he's one of these dudes that run around and says he's like a hardcore player. You know, he's hardcore, and he's like. He says so. They always say this is always the argument the hardcore players use. They always say, in core, when you shoot at somebody, they don't die. You spend like a half a clip on them and they don't die. And then in hardcore, you shoot at them twice and they're dead. And everyone who says this, it has bad aim. That's what they're saying. I mean, if you have even decent aim, the difference between 4 shots and 2 shots is not that big of a deal. It's not. It's different. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but it's the difference between and like it's a noticeable difference, very noticeable difference. But you shouldn't be spending half a clip trying to kill somebody. That's just my opinion. Although I don't know. I mean, my aim's not the greatest ever, so maybe. Oh man. I forgot about that part. I know that made me angry. That's the kind of stuff I hate in this game, when you just walk into a sniper and get no-scoped. Anyway. But, yeah. So that's what I think about people who say that. It's kind of one of the more annoying arguments, I guess. But, I mean, look at that. Like, that doesn't really take that long. I mean, you're saying, come on. But, yeah, Hijacked, I kind of like Hijacked sometimes I don't. Maybe it just depends how well I'm, like, whether or not I'm, like, in a Hijacked type of mood. I mean, it's I kind of say sometimes, it's like, I'm pretty good at Hijacked, but I don't really like it. And that is true. Some days I don't like it. Most days I don't really vote for it. But it's not a bad map, really. It's fine. There are some pretty annoying tricks that can be used on it. For example, right above me right now in this video, you can do the whole Remington Guardian, whatever, camping thing with your buddy or buddies, and that's pretty horrible. And also snipers. This is the worst map. This is the worst map to play. Those sniper libraries you get in where it's like a bunch of. It doesn't really take that good of a sniper to be really annoying. We're talking guys, if they have like a positive KD and all they use is snipers, they're probably pretty annoying because they're going to be using all the little tactical inserts, everything. They're just going to put tactical inserts everywhere, spawn kill you, and then you kill them and they spawn back, kill you again. It's pretty frustrating experience on this map. But I guess you could use the argument, hey, well, all you do is just like, spam hailstorms and lightning strikes, and then like do your little spawn kill maneuver thing. But yeah, but that's a higher degree of difficulty, right? I mean, come on. Also, a lot of people run around with shotguns on the map. Not as much anymore, really. Well, not as much on Team Deathmatch really as they do on like Kill Confirmed, but. Which I guess there's nothing wrong with using a shotgun as long as you're not being too annoying. But I guess I just naturally. Oh, look at these. I remember this part right here. Yeah, look at that. Both of them try to jump shot me, but the aim is just too pure. That reminds me, I didn't have. Not that my aim is that good. I mean, it's fine. It wasn't as good back at this point. It's a little better now, but. I didn't have control freaks at this point, but I do have them now, and I do like them. The big difference is, I guess it's kind of obvious, but it just makes it a little bit easier. You're aiming somebody, you're just a little bit off. You're aiming at their side, or you're aiming, not up. It's that perfect place you want to aim, in that like upper torso, like square in the chest area, and it helps you adjust to get to that area a little easier. A little more, just everything's. It just feels easier to play, You can't really go back even if you only do that for like an hour. It's like I can't even back, and it comes to you pretty easy. Like you play it for like 15 minutes and you're like set. Like it feels so easy. Although it does feel weird when you put 2 of them on. And as soon as you take the second one, because I put 2 of them on just to see, I'm like, maybe this. I don't know. I mean, just put 2 of them on and see what happens. That feels pretty weird, but one of them feels good. Anyway. This is a problem with games like this. With these team deathmatch games, they you can't even get going, and the game's almost already over. But yeah, one idea I have is I have a lot of good games that aren't really uploadable on their own, but they're good gameplay, and I get those most days. Maybe I'll get a couple of them or something, and I could always add those. I have ideas that I could add maybe like 3 or 4 in one video, and it'll be like a 12, 13 minutes long video of me just talking over it, just talking about different things. But I don't know if that's anything anyone would be interested in, but that's one of my ideas to do with some of these team deathmatch games now that's really the only thing I play on Black Ops 2 at this point. Besides domination, sometimes now that kill confirmed, I can't really handle it anymore because it's the reason I talked about the previous video back in action anyway, and everything. Anyway, talking really fast now because the video is over. Sorry if that's annoying, but you should totally subscribe, and you should totally comment, and you should definitely uh, I guess actually I subscribe and comment. You can also thumbs up, but that's not really as important to me. But you can also do that if you want to. If you like, you can also thumbs down, make me feel bad about myself. Because I really like any attention. If it's good attention, bad attention, you tell me how horrible I am and I suck and I whatever. I'll feel bad, but in some ways I'll feel good, because it just feels good to be put down. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the video is over.